Khamzat versus Paulo Costa in Abu Dhabi.
Paulo said he signed the contract.
Ooh, just a straight right. But that was... Watch the Conor documentary. It just got me too fired up. I tear up pretty much every episode. Just... I see D, his girlfriend. It just resonates with me so much. We got the fight kit finally coming. It's we went all out pink. Got a little tank. We got the wig. We got the Suga chain. This is a huge drop. We're damn near a month away from the fight, and we are live. Episode 116. 16. I was getting to it. I was just making people wonder if I was gonna remember. Umar's out. Cory is. I mean, that was a couple weeks away.
Yeah, August 5th. Yeah.
Yeah, a couple weeks away. I think.
What's gonna happen?
You know what's?
Man?
I think. I don't know if it's out. I think Kyler's guy's out too. Saeed. Is that the same day? Was that out?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
God, that would be a sick fight for Kyler. But
yeah, look, because I don't know if that's for sure or not, but. Oh, Kyler versus Cory? That'd be sick.
I mean, there's no way. I mean, there is a way, but I'd be surprised if Cory's team took that fight.
Dude, hey,
who knows?
Cory's team is, I will say this from firsthand knowledge, they are not the smartest chicken in the boot bunch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This might actually be best for Cory. Adrian Yanez just tweeted, "I'm trying, guys." But I mean, God, Cory he should not take anybody else. He
will, and the thing is Cory is a beast. When it comes to business, he's not the smartest, but when it comes to fighting, and he's a fucking beast, and he will fight whoever probably gets short notice. And fighting Cory on short notice is going to be fucking hard for anyone.
Yeah.
So that's tough. You know, Cory as a person, I have nothing against him. I've sat next to him at fights. He seems like a very nice guy. I've listened to him on Rogan. He seems like a likable guy. Yeah. When I give him shit, it's because of how he handles his career business wise. We just think about fighting he's not materialistic, and I think that hurts him because he's, you know, losing a lot of money by just being okay with, well, it's whatever.
Right. Especially
and fighting doesn't last forever, and he's not the type of guy that's going to go out there and maybe he can be an entrepreneur, make some money or coach and stuff, but you know, I just think you should be making a lot more money.
And now if he does take a short notice fight against a lower level competition, I mean, everyone was saying, yeah, if he beats Umar, then give him a title shot. But now he's taking a fight on a short notice. Even if he goes and gets a good win out there, it's like, well, does that make him title shot if on a short notice fight against whoever it may be? But
I'll tell you right now, it doesn't.
Yeah, and everyone's pretty much booked up, so it's. I feel bad for Cory. I'd be interested to see how this plays out because I was really excited for that fight.
Yeah, it was an exciting fight. God, it'd be sweet if Kyler could get that fight. Tough episode. Conor won. They won. I haven't seen anything. I seen him running around in a circle. Was that because they won? I'm assuming so.
The guy hit him with the overhand right, dropped him. Double-handed power fist on the mat.
No.
It was Hunter Azure got knocked out.
Hunter got knocked out?
Yeah.
Fuck.
He was the number one.
If you want to watch it, I believe it's the top clip of
It was like a... You know when Derek Lewis jumps on the ground and
like Donkey Kong?
Yeah, he literally...
Oh, okay, here it is. Hits
him with a nice...
Let's see, okay. What's the guy's name? Rico that?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Okay, so he's fighting Hunter. Round 2. Oh, just a straight right. That was
he fucking DK.
God, that sucked for my boy Hunter. But that was DK. That was pretty cool. Hunter, and then Conor let him drive his Lambo.
Yeah,
all right, guys,
took it for a spin, man. No hesitation. Right. Didn't even
rip off, no problem.
Gave him the So Conor's back, baby. He's one. He may be 1-7 and tough, but he is back.
You know what? I've been watching. I don't ever watch Netflix or YouTube anymore or anything in the mornings. But I was trying to watch the Conor documentary later at night, like for my show that I like to watch before I get ready for bed. It just got me too fired up. I'm like, I can't watch. So I've been watching it in the morning while I drink my coffee, and it just, it's like, whoo, caffeine plus.
You walk around.
You should. I walk like that. But yeah, that show, I tear up pretty much every episode. Just I see D, his girlfriend, and just hearing the words he talks, it just resonates with me so much. It just fucking. Something about it just fires me up, and it's cool. But yeah, I've been liking it a lot. It's crazy that documentary goes. I mean, he fought Habib, beat Cerrone, lost to Poirier. So he goes 1-3 in that documentary.
Still that big and powerful.
And still, dude, he is the boss after the loss. I heard Chael recently say that, and it was that was a beautiful way to say it. I mean, you don't it's nice about MMA. It's like you don't have to just be winning. It helps, but when you can become someone that like a Nate Diaz, like no one gives a fuck if he's a big fight after big fight after big fight. So I think it's fucking cool to see. And it also shows you like the motherfucker, he was training. He wasn't like people thought, or at least they showed it that way, because he could have been partying. But I mean, he looked like he was training and doing some, trying to stay sharp and stay ready. He didn't look bad in that fight. He looked sharp that first Poirier fight. The second one he did too. But Poirier was fighting so consistently. I think that really helped.
I know, and it was bummer to see Conor, because throughout the documentary you could see he wanted to fight. You could see he was asking for fights. You could see he was ready to fight, and they kept dragging his career out. But
you wonder why. There's got to be a reason to that, because the biggest star wants to fight, and if it's weird.
And Conor, he can make a fight with anybody.
Yeah, Conor reportedly got into a brawl yesterday. Nothing confirmed. There were videos of it, but I couldn't see. Conor wasn't super visible. Only him leaving the event.
Yeah, I saw him getting into the car, but I couldn't find anything that really looked like it. But I'm sure we'll see some videos in the next couple.
Oh yeah, that's always a good shit. Alex versus Jan now for the belt. Now was Jamal out.
I think it was a rumor.
Official?
I don't know if it's official.
I don't think it's official either.
I think they accidentally put it on the UFC's like some sort of page, and they came out and said that's not true. But, I mean, it would make sense with Jamal Hill's injury, but I guess.
I mean, playing basketball.
For Jamal Hill.
Playing basketball
at that UFC event?
At the Schmo thing.
Man, he waited for.
I guess I don't know if it was the Schmo thing. I know Schmo does a basketball event. I keep saying that.
And Jamal Hill was playing on it,
and I keep telling Schmo, I'm like, I can't do that, dude. I just can't risk an injury. I play too hard. I go too hard.
God, I feel so bad for Jamal Hill. Gets the title, waits for years so he can defend it, and then he just tears.
Jamal been looking thicker than a snake.
I know, and that's what's dangerous about.
That's what's dangerous about. Yeah, well, even becoming champ is like it's an extra level of like, holy fuck. I mean. Yeah, but
I know I was kind of surprised. I really did think they were gonna make Jan versus Pereira for the belt.
They could. I mean, fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, I think they kind of have came out.
Who else is there? I don't know that division very well. It's crazy, that division.
Magomed Ankalaev.
Yeah, exactly.
I think Johnny Walker's actually on a decent little streak right now. But I mean, I don't know. Yuri should be coming back soon, so maybe they give Yuri the winner of Jan versus Pereira. But
yeah,
I know. I feel bad for Jamal Hill, man.
Yeah, that's tough. I want to see Jamal come back and do his thing.
Yeah,
Khamzat versus Gordan Ryan in ADCC potentially. That would be.
When's that?
Fuck, I feel like Gordan might fuck him up.
Khamzat's got so much news flying around.
He's got options. It's good. He's got options. I would want to see, if I could pick anything, I want to see Khamzat versus Paulo Costa in Abu Dhabi. That's potential. I mean, Paulo Costa was supposed to fight in 2 weeks, and he's out. He pulled out, or his opponent did. No one knows.
There was no rumor about it that even Paulo ever signed the deal.
Oh, that's right.
So I guess, but I mean, and then there was rumors that the guy he's fighting is supposed to fight Roman Dalades, whatever his name is, but that hasn't been confirmed. Paulo said he signed a contract today on Twitter. Khamzat then calls out Leon Edwards on Twitter today.
At 70?
Yeah, for the title.
I feel like Khamzat's gonna go up to 85 and stay at 85, and then look good and be like, okay, this is where 170, dude. Cutting that much weight, it's insane.
I know. Imagine Paulo versus Khamzat.
185.
But would either of them even make weight? They've both been known to miss weight. They've both been. I don't even know if that fight would ever even happen. But it would be a very sweet fight.
Abu Dhabi. I mean, it could be trending to be insane though. Leon versus Islam. Paulo versus Khamzat. I guess that's all I really got. But this next card coming up is absolutely just a banger, and it's not this weekend, so we won't talk about it too much. We'll talk about it more next weekend. But we'll just go from Chiesa versus Holland. Kevin Holland. That's a huge fight. Derek Lewis versus De Lima. Wonderboy versus Miguel Pereira. That's sick. Ferguson versus Bobby Green. Costa's not on there anymore. Blachowicz versus Pereira. I bet they'll make it for that'll be crazy, if they make it for the belt actually. And then Poirier versus Gaethje 2, I guess, is for the BMF belt, so it could still be. But even when they've done belt on belt, they've always had the heavier weights main event. So this would be another rare occasion where the smaller guys main event over the bigger guys if there's a belt on the line. I guess they're not either champs though.
It's confusing.
Imagine Pereira knocks out Blachowicz and then Izzy moves up.
I think that's why I was surprised they didn't give it to him, to give that opportunity for Pereira, because that's a huge
Pereira never fought at that weight. He's
What is he, 3?
Coming off getting knocked out, and then moves up and fights for the belt. I don't know if you can make that, but you can make that.
Well, with the division at where it's at right now, you almost could, because Jamal's out for another year probably.
Yeah.
Who knows when he's returning. But
Yeah, that's true. Tough stuff.
this week's card's not too bad. Even in London,
I'll pull
over
it up,
there
I'll
in
pull it up.
London, over the seas, early morning card, so don't forget to set your
Is it?
alarms.
Early
I think
morning?
yeah.
It's got to be, right?
I think it's earlier for us, but yeah, I think for
Let me
East
pull
Coast,
it up
it's
real quick.
not too early.
That always sucks when it's... Well, I guess if it's not a card that I'm going to sit down and watch, I don't really care if it's in
Yeah,
the
I think the
morning or not.
prelims start at 9 a.m.
God, I can't type in UFC, UFV schedule.
I always do URC.
Okay, so yeah, this card definitely decent. Mark DeCasey, he's always pretty fun to watch versus Joel Alvarez. Not familiar. Brian Barberina's moving up to 185 versus Magomed Murdoch. Dude's always in an insane fight. Brian Barberina is always in fight of the night potential. Goddamn legend.
Who's he fighting there, you said?
He's fighting Magomed Murdoch. So
Don't like that
sounds like
name.
a scary motherfucker.
Yeah.
Davey Grant versus Daniel Marcos. Daniel Marcos 14-0 at bantamweight. Not sure. Haven't heard him before. Leon Murphy versus Joshua Cubio. Gianni Herbert. Paul Craig at middleweight versus Andre Munoz. He's insane jiu-jitsu. Nathaniel Wood versus Andre Feely at featherweight. Interesting fight. Molly McCann versus 10, 8, and 2.
Trying to get her back in the win
Julia. Yep. And then Tom Aspinall versus Martyn.
Tybura.
So
I feel like they usually hype up these London cards a lot more
I wonder if they're hyping them up on just different
over there
people.
overseas.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess
because is that at the O2 or whatever?
I think so.
Must be. Yeah, I think it'll probably still
Which
do
is
well.
usually a very that place has been rocking every time that they've had an event there.
Nate Diaz went on Bradley Martin's podcast. I listened to most of it. Good podcast on Raw Talk. Bradley did a good job. His funny ass Nate said, "Do you think like you could take me in a street fight?" And Nate just was funny, like, "Yeah, duh." And Bradley said doesn't think so, but I mean, there's only one way to ever find out, and it's you can't
in a street fight because that's almost like a fight to the death.
Well, you might as well. You can get a good idea in a cage.
Yeah.
Like if you guys do a cage with a rule, but it's like that could be Bradley's so massive. Imagine he does pick him up, so get a hold, pick up, slam.
Yeah.
Like it's. But Nate's. Yeah, I mean,
curb stomp. I mean, Bradley could go for some curb stomps.
so it changes it with actual rules.
Well, Nate even said that he thought Devin Haney might piece up.
I saw that. I'm like, fuck. It's so hard to say. I mean, I think they should just. I don't know. I seen Bradley swing a baseball bat. He ain't got no hips. No offense, Big Brad. We swung some baseball bats. He ain't got no hips, but
Yeah.
I would not want to test even my skills against Brady. He's just so massive and so fucking strong. There's levels to that shit.
And he keeps bringing it up. He's gonna have to. He
He wants to. He always wants to.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Andrew Tate versus Jake Paul sparring match in Romania. I watched a little bit of that. I actually started the full podcast, but I watched a little bit of the clip. Jake and Andrew Tate and Adin Ross. Aden's a fucking genius, bro. He's 22,
good,
smart as fuck, and just killing the game right now.
Yeah.
Sipping on his lean. But yeah, that would be interesting. Jake and Andrew Tate seemed to be down to do a sparring match. Top G versus Jake. Well, we got to see Jake versus Nate here in a couple of weeks.
Man.
August
Couldn't come
5th.
sooner.
I am pumped.
August 5th or August 12th? Do you know?
I forget.
I thought it was August 12th
I think
for
you have
some
it on
reason.
here somewhere. It could be August 12th. I forget. To Chael Sonnen's defense, he kept saying...
August 5th. You're right. Sorry.
Okay.
August 5th.
Chael kept saying this is super bad promoted. The specific date is not promoted well. But, that's Uncle Chael's. Jake Paul said, for all the clowns saying, why don't you fight Nate Diaz in the cage? I made the offer to him. $10 million to fight me in PFL after we box. Offer is still there, Nathan. Nate responds, it's going to cost more than that, dog.
Really? 10 milli?
I mean,
Shit,
well, yeah, I don't
10
know.
Mil, that ain't a bad.
Jake versus Nate in the boxing ring first, August 5th. I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see how that goes down. Nate's been releasing a lot of sparring footage with really good guys. I know Jake actually just dropped something today, a vlog, and said, hey, you're welcome, Nate. So I'm curious. I'm very curious to see how that plays out. I'm a huge fan of both guys. So it's really like Nate is a legend in the UFC. But I'm just a big fan of Jake, and it's more personal. I feel like I'm buddies with him rather than Nate. I've never met him, but I'm like, I still feel a connection there. He's a legend somehow.
I walked
Or
by
not
him
somehow, but
after one of your fights
Uh-huh.
against Halion Paiva. I went to go to the bathroom at the after
Uh-huh.
party, and I walked by him, and I like looked at him, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I kind of gave him a head nod. He did nothing, but it was cool.
yeah.
Felt like I knew him there.
So that makes it a little more personal.
Yes, I'm gonna go for Nate.
Are you really? Maybe not who you're going for, but who you think is gonna win?
You had to bet 10K on it.
If I had to bet 10K on it, I would probably put my money on Jake. Just being younger and faster, and he's
It's
just
big. It's at
dedicated his
185
life.
too.
Yeah,
It's at 185. That's how. I mean, that's
he's a big boy, and he's just dedicated his life. And if he doesn't win this, I mean, I think he still has a future, and because he's very good at promoting himself. But if he doesn't win this, people are gonna start being like, "Okay, what's this whole skeptical about him? You've lost two
neighbors.
fights
Jake in
a
the
row."
ring or in the cage.
That would be sick.
You know what
That's
I mean?
kind of why I want Jake to win, because
Nate might
Nate
be.
might be
I gotta
like-
get that back, motherfucker.
yeah. But
Volk has successfully undergone surgery for his elbow. Will he be ready for Islam in Abu Dhabi in October?
it, yeah.
That doesn't look like it.
I don't know
adds
what
up.
surgery he had.
LOL. Sounds,
Probably, I don't
Islam
know.
versus Leon sounds good, or Leon versus Colby. It's tricky.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're Leon, those are two dangerous fucking options. I mean, if you even have the option, like fuck.
I saw Islam's streaks he ended. He ended Charles Oliveira's like 11 or 12 fight win streak, and then he ended someone else's huge win streak. And now he would be ending Leon's if he could, potential 12 fight win streak. It'd be a pretty crazy run for Islam.
Bo Nichols that I watched Khamzat's wrestling match. All he did was fake double leg. 8-year-olds in Pennsylvania can do that with the same skill level. I want to see Bo fight. I mean, is it rushing him too fast, getting him up there? Do we build those fights even more? Or do we just fucking run it and get her going?
Yeah, that's hard to say, because I mean, I'm excited for all of Bo's fights, no matter who he fights.
Uh-huh.
But so you could build it for a couple more fights. God, but you don't want to miss out on a Khamzat versus Bo Nickel down in the future.
Yeah, you really don't. Andrew Tate sentenced to another 30 days on house arrest. This is getting crazy. I watched him with Tucker Carlson on Twitter, that interview, and it's pretty crazy. Tim and I talked about it on Simple Sugar, so I won't say too much. But yeah, that shit, that's crazy. Just being in jail for not knowing at first, and then knowing and being wrongly, and knowing he didn't do anything, and just sitting in the that sounds like living hell. That would suck. And he said, like, going to jail, and if you had committed a crime, is like you kind of like you're like, all right, I did something. But going to jail and not committing a crime, that's fucked. I mean, I dealt with the same thing with USADA. I mean, it was different, but it's like, what the fuck? It was hard to deal with.
Yeah.
Did an interview with Adam 22. Adam 22 offers Tate his wife. I wanted to watch that clip. I didn't see enough of the clip. I saw Andrew say, no, I wouldn't do that. There's not enough money in the world to do that, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I want to actually go back and watch all that. Nick Diaz gets into a street. Was that a street fight, or was that guy fucking around? I couldn't tell.
It almost looked serious.
It looked serious, but it also like looked not serious. It looked
Yeah.
like
It
Looked
play
like
fighting.
He wasn't trying. Is how I
Because
took it.
Nick threw punches that would have landed, but he didn't.
Yeah.
Did he not want to, or were they fucking around?
Then he threw some leg kicks at.
Hard
I
leg
mean,
kicks,
those-
those are fine to fuck
Yeah.
around with, even
Yeah.
fucking around. But
It didn't seem like he was trying to knock him out or anything.
yeah, so maybe he was just trying to not get a lawsuit. But yeah,
But
I
let
don't
him know also, like, I could fuck you up if I wanted to.
UFC's Drew Dober dares Paddy Pimblett to find his courage to take a fight with me. I mean, you can't give Paddy Drew Dober coming off this surgery. You got to let Paddy build up. So yeah, it's hard to say who do you give Paddy. Paddy versus Jakar, our buddy Jakar, would be a sweet fight. I know Matt Frivola has been trying to get that fight forever.
I don't think I even.
You could
go
almost
that
give
far.
Terrence McKinney. I know he's coming off two
Wow, that'd be
losses,
interesting.
right? And he's
Yeah.
he's bigger name. Yeah, I mean, you haven't really heard anything from Paddy.
He's just still recovering.
I saw that he said he's done gaining weight out of camp.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, I've been saying it. I knew I felt like he was gonna get to that point. You have to make that decision for yourself. Though you can't hear it from me or someone else. Like, dude, you can't do that. You gotta realize it yourself and experience. Like, damn, I can't do that.
Yeah.
And it seems like he did. He kind of came to that conclusion. So that's good. Good news for Paddy fans.
Hopefully we get to see him in the octagon. Probably next year, I imagine.
Yeah, I'm assuming next year. Tom Aspinall admits injury adversity was needed ahead of UFC return. I wasn't living like a top level athlete. God, it's like
Did
I'm
you
telling
remember
you.
that injury?
Yeah, I'm telling you, a lot of these fighters don't live like that. I feel like I've been living this like champion lifestyle for years. Like, you guys see me party every once in a while, but for the most part, dude, I promise you guys, Daddy's dialed in. You know what I mean? I'm dialed in. Francis Ngannou is hopeful he and John Jones have a super fight via the MMA Hour. I mean, it could be one of those things where we get it when we don't really get when we don't need it. It's like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years down the road, and it's like,
boxing super fight or something. Well, I was wrong. Well, I guess I wasn't wrong, but last time we talked about this, the day or two after, they came out and said that it is going to be on Tyson Fury's record.
It is.
Yeah, so now it's going to be on Tyson Fury's record, which to me makes it more interesting. I think that's fun. I think now Tyson Fury needs...
Chael says Tyson Fury is a bully and a coward for taking this fight because he said he is going to go out there and smoke Francis.
Damn. Really?
And he's I mean, if I had to bet money, I would say Tyson is going to piece him up. Wow. But just being that massive and that powerful, there's that smaller chance of Francis. And who knows how serious Tyson takes it? Maybe Tyson's like, oh, it's gonna be easy. He doesn't take it serious. Francis takes it very serious. But the sweet science of boxing, there is levels to that, and you see that when you see Floyd go around and fuck around and just fight these guys and just like makes it look so. There's a science to boxing, and Tyson Fury is a big man who has figured it out and very, very scary.
God, that fight just is exciting. I can't wait for that fight though. Even if it happens and Francis gets KO'd or something. But.
Yeah, right.
There was a picture that an article got posted basically saying that there was a rematch clause in case Francis were to win, which is, I guess it is just a contractual thing, but
so
interesting.
Yeah, that's you. Like, boxing always has weird shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Tyson, even if Tyson goes out and knocks Francis out, like watching Francis get knocked out is crazy just because he's so scary.
Wait, in boxing, what's the heavyweight weight class?
I don't think they have one.
It's kind of like the
I
UFC.
think it's just UFC's 265.
Oh, but boxing you can
I think boxing's just heavyweight.
Damn.
Or super heavyweight. I don't know. The UFC uploaded Conor getting KO'd by Dustin for free on YouTube on Conor's birthday. I don't think that was necessary, but that is interesting.
I'm sure they got a lot of views on it.
Yeah.
I swear there's like some media teams hate certain people like you. I swear I saw a clip at the end of an ad. I'll show it to you later. That has spit coming out of his mouth. Like, they chose that specific moment of just like, you
looking like making him look like an idiot.
Yeah.
Nah, well. It's all good. Michael Venom Page has announced he's officially a free agent, no longer with Bellator per the MMA Hour.
Yeah. That would be a sweet
I would love for... What is he, 70 or 85?
God, I don't even know.
Either way, I mean, just another interesting one to add. Imagine they get him and give him to Bo Nickel. God, dude, Venom Page is still scary, dude.
Deadly. He's
fucking... I mean, he's so tall, so long, and the way he can throw those knees, he cracked that one dude's skull.
Check out the picture I just sent you.
MVP confirms he's a free agent. He's listed as an athlete on the UFC website.
Yeah, there was a lot of athletes listed on the UFC website. It was kind of weird. I saw like a lot of the top Bellator guys were listed on that same website.
Oh,
so I don't know. People were speculating on Twitter about it, but they didn't.
Poirier and Gaethje have a combined 42 finishes out of 64 fights. That is absolutely insane.
And in 5 rounds, man.
Yeah.
Scroll down too. There's another part about them. That's
That's
crazy to me.
I just on the pictures that you sent.
Yeah, it's on the pictures. It's like just farther in it.
Oh, okay. Scrolling. I don't see anything else with those guys.
I'll send it to you 1 second.
You're good. Nate Diaz says, I would like to return to the UFC at the end of the day. I'd like to go back and fight for a world title. If not, I'm going to have to make my own world title and make the best come to me. I would like to be back in the UFC or fight the belt holders in boxing also. Conor on Musk versus Zuck. I'm interested. Are they going to go ahead with it? It's going to happen if it is under the UFC banner. I'm with it. It has to be under the UFC banner. I'm with it. Their pockets might be large, but is the talk cheap? They said it. Are they going to do it? I'm excited to see how it unfolds.
It's kind of been quiet ever since there's been talk about it a couple weeks ago. Doesn't seem like it. Dustin
Poirier since his 2018 fight of the night with Justin Gaethje, 6-2 record. All right, so this is both of Gaethje and Poirier, right? 6-2 records, 4 finishes, 2 decisions. A win over Chandler. Only L's in title bouts to Khabib and Oliveira. and that's the last since 2018 for both of them.
Wow.
That's fucking insane. I did see that the other day. I was like,
Holy
Jesus,
shit,
can't
though.
make that shit up. That's wild.
Wow, that is crazy. God damn, that's a sick fight.
Yeah, yeah.
I wonder if a quick turnaround they fight in October maybe on Abu Dhabi. Winter
yeah,
fights.
I mean, you could do
Islam and-
August, September. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Daniela Hemsley flashes crowd on live TV after winning first boxing match. Oh, wow, she's cute.
I saw that. Pretty crazy.
I guess this is her all dressed up and shit.
Yeah, I think she got banned from the promotion after it.
Pussies.
Yeah.
That's the only way I'll watch.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, yeah, that's pretty much. Well, let me see. Pretty much fighting shit. What's Oppenheimer?
Oppenheimer. Oh, it's the
What's
new
that?
movie coming out.
Oppenheimer.
It details the World War II nuclear bombing of Japan. So that was
really?
the first time ever a nuclear bomb, and we hit the United States hit Japan with it. And it kind of details the talk about creating the bomb, the nuclear bomb, and using it. And
Shit.
It's based on the guy that created the bomb.
It's a movie that's coming to theaters or Netflix
Theaters
type
Friday.
shit. Oh
Yeah,
shit,
bro, this
dude,
shit,
it's gonna be.
that sounds
sweet.
good. Friday, huh?
It goes deep. There's they used their own specific type of film to create this movie, and it's 11 miles long. It's a 3-hour movie. So they created 11 miles of film to create the movie.
Jesus.
And
Yeah,
that's-
I'm down. I'd be down to actually go. Dude, there's a movie theater around here that's like wine and dinner
Yeah,
and
there's a lot of those lately.
No, it's just around here.
No, but that Oppenheimer movie.
I'm down to actually watch that. I was talking about Danny taking her on a date. I just never going to movies. I'm just like, oh, but that sounds interesting
Yeah, and it's intense. I
and
mean,
inspiring. Joke, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that is fucked up.
Yeah, sorry about that.
What cities did they?
Did we
bomb
bomb
in Japan?
them because
Nuclear bomb because they were allies.
Pearl
with
Harbor?
Germany.
Remember? Is that why
I think it.
they fucked with Hawaii?
Well, they were allies with Germany during it, and I don't know. If
I don't
it
know
was 'cause of
shit
Pearl
about
Harbor,
anything. It's honestly embarrassing if you were to ask me any questions about that. It'd
but
be
we bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki. I think were the two cities
no,
in
no.
Japan.
That's the sushi we had last night.
Dude.
Seriously, the sushi Nagasaki roll.
But so I think it'd be a pretty sweet movie to see because I mean no nuclear bombs have ever been.
Should we go and just laugh?
Dude,
Jokes,
you're
that's fucked up.
dude.
No, it's some dark humor. New Kill Tony last night we watched, or a couple nights
Yeah.
ago. That was a good one. When that what's the motherfucker new guy's name? The black
Cam
dude.
Patterson?
Cam's uncle
He's
came
hilarious. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Gang violence.
Gang
My gosh, that was so funny. Tony didn't know. He was just like he just let him riff and let him. That was entertaining. That dude is an
Yeah.
entertainer.
Yeah. I think
He's just walking around looking like he's on some shit, but probably that was
he's fucking
funny.
high fiving. He had to throw out the most high fives.
They probably hit about 107 high fives.
Oh, at
Boom.
least, dude.
With
With
all right,
every-
Shafir. That was funny.
I've been liking Kill Tony a lot. It's fun to watch.
I want to, dude. Like first trip I want to go to. I want to go there after my fight.
at the mothership and
Yeah.
Austin.
Yeah.
They would love to have you because you were right. Because when you first said it, a lot of the guests don't say too much. They just kind of here
Yeah.
and there. They chip in with something witty, but
Yeah.
and it would help for you.
Some say too much.
yeah. Oh yeah. Sometimes
I'm like, shut the fuck up. There's been a couple I've changed. I've watched a different episode because the guests were so annoying.
Really. It would help you a lot too, though, just to get more comfortable on the mic.
Yeah, I would
in
try to
situations.
hit a couple jokes.
You'd
I would
have
try to say something to David Lucas just so he would just get me.
Man, he would tear into you.
Yeah.
And I would love it.
I would too. It would be funny as hell. I think, if you can't take a good joke like that,
Yeah.
then you're a bitch. But no, that would be a funny. So that's what I want to do, honestly, after the fight. Just my first trip. It's been hot here. You know what I mean?
Dude, it is miserable.
It just makes you more grateful when the winter comes around. Because in like California, it's just beautiful all the time. Like all the time. It's never not good. Like it's never not, maybe a little warmer right now, but it's still probably 80s or something. But this heat makes us way more grateful for the winter for a couple months. And then we kind of forget. But it does. When it starts to cool off, you're like, oh my God, you're just so grateful to go outside.
This is a heat wave, though. It's like 115 almost every single day.
It's 110 plus pretty much every day, which sucks for my animals. I feel bad, but we're trying to do what we can with them.
Got to put on for your animals.
Oh, I do. Yeah, I do. I got my chickens. They haven't been laying very good eggs. Their eggs been soft. I think it's due to the heat and
You got to get on them for that shit.
I whipped one the other day. Whipped his ass. What else is going on besides me fucking sweating like a pig in here? Even in here with the air, I turned it on an hour before you got here.
I mean, it was cool when you walked in, and then it does heat up a little bit.
It heats up a little bit. I locked Garrett in here today on accident. I was showing Kyle came around to deliver my meals, and I brought him in here and showed him. And I have I just lock it when I leave. And
I know. I came in and I was like, "There's no way this dude's."
Yeah, there's a little latch so you can hook it from the outside that locks it. And Garrett was still in here, but
sweating his ass off.
No, it was cool in here. I don't know. Was it? I don't know.
I think maybe we're just
It was cool when I got in here. At least it wasn't hot. You trapped me.
Yeah, no, I got it. Yeah, right. I turned it on about an hour before you got here. But what else we got going on? What else is on the agenda? For me, I got training like always. Got sparring this weekend. Nothing's really, training's just. Oh, Megan Alevi's coming over tomorrow for an interview. Nice, so that'll be fun. Shout out my boy Jose Benavidez. That'll be good. Brett Okamoto's coming August 3rd for an interview.
Oh, damn. Are they going to start shooting the... God, what do they put out
countdown?
Before the fight? The countdown?
They already shot a bunch. They were here last week.
Okay. Those are always fun to watch.
Yeah, so those should be, those are already done. So, yeah, just going to do a couple interviews.
You got any new merch?
No. Jokes. No. Yeah, we got the fight kit finally coming. It's we went all out pink. The tank, or I'm wearing the other shirt. That one's kind of like a little tie-dye. This one's a pure white. I like that. The New Jersey, we always do the limited editions, 200 of those.
Oh, 200, huh?
Yeah, yours are large right now, so people are wondering. I think the one hanging's a small. That one's a small, so those are they fit pretty normal, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, if
they're a little
bigger
tighter
than me, I'd say go XL, but yeah, other than that.
Got a little tank. We got the wig. We got the Suga chain. We got a fucking dope windbreaker. We got 2 hoodies. A little hot out, but hey, got 2 hoodies. We got this hat. We got a bucket hat. This is a huge drop.
Damn. Man,
should be. Let me see. I don't really know exactly when it's dropping, but it's dropping. Should be dropping soon.
I can throw the date on the screen.
Okay, I'll let you know because I don't know right now. So that's dropping. Aljo's dropping August 19th. Boom, right hand. Probably knee up the mid. Bang. Maybe a little head kick. Ding. Yeah, what else you got?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Not a whole lot.
You looking forward to Boston? When are you going to Boston? Thursday?
Yeah, we're going to Boston Thursday.
You, Mom, Dad, Michael, Michelle all sharing a hotel room?
Yeah. No. God, no.
You and Alana got your own?
Yeah, I think we're going to stay with our buddy up there for Aaron Gilman.
Oh, fuck yeah.
He lives up
Rolling
there.
Thunder?
Rolling Thunder lives up there. Stay with him a couple nights. And then maybe Saturday night for your fight, we'll probably try and get a
little room.
Something closer downtown, so it's just easier to navigate.
Maneuver.
But
Boston, is it hot there right now? Warm?
I think in August it'll be warm, and it's gonna be humid because the ocean's chilling right there. I think it's gonna be a little toasty, but
damn,
not
toasty
sure.
Mosty. It's all Gucci.
Other than that, not a whole lot.
Yeah, I feel like I kind of ran out. I mean, I don't really feel like I have much else going on today.
Do you believe that Oscar De La Hoya said that Ryan Garcia made $30 million in his last fight? Is that possible?
Oscar De La Hoya said Ryan Garcia made $30 million last fight.
That seems like almost too much.
Yeah, it does seem like too much. I know Gervonta supposedly posted a picture with holding $9 million cash.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's fucking could be. That would be insane. Yeah. I mean, if they're getting that big of a percentage of a pay-per-view, then maybe. But I know the pay-per-view supposedly did good, right?
Yeah, and I feel like boxing is more notorious for giving a big percentage of the pay-per-view.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they're getting huge.
$30 million is still that'd be awesome for him. But
I'd be jealous as fuck. I'd be like, God damn, I'm not making anywhere near that. But yeah, boxing is just different than UFC.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I would love to. I'm surprised. I would be curious if that's true or not. Because you can say anything. I mean, Oscar could. How does Oscar benefit from saying that? Does he look good? Like, because he was a promoter. He was. Probably. You know what I mean? It's just I don't believe pretty much anything I hear. You can I could make up something right now and it could get clipped and people could believe it. But the universe is infinite. You know what I mean? So that might be true. I was laying outside looking at the stars last night and I'm just like, is it more crazy to think that it's infinite, or more crazy to think like, no, there's an end. It just stops. Like it's a box. I'm like, infinite seems more more realistic, which is crazy to sound. Imagine if there's an end. You get to a fucking end. Ding. No more space. Go this way. You know what I mean? Like an end would be crazy. Unless there's an end, and then you got to find the black hole that goes to another universe. There's the multiverse. Yeah, I don't know. I was listening to Rogan and
That's
shit.
a good get really high and allow yourself to just...
Yeah, it's crazy. I was looking up at the stars last night. I'm like, damn, that's because stars are millions of miles away, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's so I'm excited to stay out here because where we're at right now, there's city lights a little bit, but out here there's no lights, so you're gonna really be able to see the stars. I want to get a telescope.
And I had one in like 6th grade.
Yeah, I want to get one and make some breakthrough scientific.
That shit was sweet though, because on the one I got, you could type in like the coordinates of the planets, and it would move the telescope.
Where the fuck did you get that?
They got it for Dad and Mom got it for Christmas for me. Yeah, it was
that shit was
sweet.
Fake. It probably just went meh. And you're like,
probably did, but I was like, holy shit, I saw.
No, I want to get a dope ass telescope out here.
That would be sweet.
Yeah, because we're out and about, and then I want to get some binoculars so I can watch my neighbors
through the telescope.
Jokes. But yeah, there's
You should do it because that would be really sweet.
I want to. I have it in my notes, my reminders to do. I want to get that.
Usually, when you want something, you just buy it. So.
I know. I just haven't gotten around to it. I'm trying to be less like that. Get a truck soon. Dad's buddy Tony's coming down. He's doing the auction. Dad said Tony knows every fucking engine in the goddamn world and will make sure I get a good goddamn truck.
Are you gonna be there to go? Oh
no! If I wasn't in camp, I'd like to go. I think it'd be fun, but I'm just too busy right now in camp. When I say busy, it's like it's funny. But most of my hours that I say I'm busy is me sitting at home recovering.
Yeah,
which is a funny word for busy. I'm busy. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, well, I'm laying in bed,
chilling.
I'm chillaxing, bro. Oh, Quarterback on Netflix, dude. I talked about it a little bit with Tim, but Tim's just like Jehovah's, so he's like, dude, sports are have you watched it?
I haven't yet.
Bro,
I'm excited for Patrick Mahomes.
It is good. Marcus
Mariota.
Yeah, I know. Kirk Cousins. He's a character.
I heard a lot of
bro.
people liked him more after
Oh,
the show.
yeah. It's hard not to. He's just a fucking family dad that's obsessed with football. It is wild what goes into the quarterback position. You could be an offensive lineman and like, okay, I know I have to block this guy. I have to help off the side. I have to do that. The quarterback knows every position, the halfback, the receiver, the tight end, knows every route and the plays that they memorize and have to repeat through the heads. It is insane, dude. I'm like, it's wild because they're athletic geniuses. They have to be so smart to play that position. And it's not like you have an off season. You got to be still practicing and learning and
reads off and audibles off the.
And then you think about Peyton Manning and Tom Brady and think about how long their careers were and how the defense is constantly changing. It'll give you respect more for the coaches too, because they're like, yeah, when we play Bill Belichick, it's like we know their defense is gonna be different and they're gonna be. It's so fascinating, dude. I've always been obsessed with sports, really, and I used to be obsessed with football, and watching that kind of footage they have get you fired up, and then watching the wives watch the game and watching Marcus's his friend and chef watch the game, like it almost makes me tear up a bit when like they're like so into it and they get excited when they win and they're sad when they lose and they're so and it's a long time and Monday rolls around, Tuesday rolls around, they're fucking so sore and they're like, we just got to trust the process that by the time Friday, Saturday rolls around, we're feeling good enough to go play again. Yeah. It is such a good fucking show and they got to keep doing that shit, and if not, I'm gonna fucking come up with my own series.
Did you see? Did they show when Marcus Mariota threw a touchdown to himself?
No, I haven't got there yet.
Oh, I don't know if it's in the show, but I think it was a couple years ago.
Oh no, it's this. They're just doing last season. Videos.
Oh, then it wasn't. Then it was when he played for the Titans. He was there at like the goal line and he tried to throw it, and the defensive or the lineman hit it back. He caught it and ran into the end zone.
So did they count it? Like
yeah, it was his.
That's fire.
Yeah, it was a touchdown. That was pretty sweet. God, there's something else. Oh, did you see Steph Curry golfing?
Yeah, the hole in one.
The hole in one from like 176
The dude
yards.
hits deep.
And he won the tournament. The guy is just a freak.
Was there pro golfers in there at all? Or was it like all celebrities?
I'm assuming it was probably all celebrities, but he shot really good. And
damn, that jersey's sick.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, not sure. Yeah, the celebrity golf. I mean, those motherfuckers, Those guys take it serious. The ones that are playing in there, like they're good, right? Yeah, obviously, Steph. Yeah. I wonder how he scored from like against a pro.
I don't know.
Like on the same course. Like I wonder what his score would be. But yeah, I saw he hit that hole in one. That's insane, dude.
Yeah, I think that was like the first ever hole in one at that course. On that hole.
I've only hit 4 in my life.
Yeah, whatever.
But yeah, sports are cool. I love those in-depth documentaries. Also, I've been watching Suits, which has been very interesting considering what I'm going through. But yeah, I was thinking about being a lawyer myself. That's another thing.
They make that shit look fun.
Oh, dude, that would be the most stressful job ever.
Yeah. Especially when you just know everyone's trying to fuck you over.
And it's not like, all right, I'm going to do this case and I'm going to chill for a month. I'll get another case next week. You work at those firms. It's case on case. You're probably doing a couple cases at the same time. You get done with the big one. You got another one tomorrow. It's different. You got to read the paperwork. Dude, fuck that. That terrifies me having to like read that much. But
how deep are you into Suits?
I think we're 5 episodes in, 5 or 6.
It's funny how many people have been rewatching it because now it's on Netflix. But
I know I told Emron about it and he's like, I already watched it a while ago. I'm like, oh shit, that was new.
But it's just funny listening throughout the whole season how much they say God damn. You'll notice it now.
God damn.
Just every you'll hear it probably 15 20 times. Are you goddamn kidding me, Lewis? Watch now. You'll never be able to not hear it.
That's so weird because I haven't heard it once. And I don't remember about it. God damn.
Yeah,
I feel like I do kind of remember them saying "God damn."
It's like in the most awkward spots too. Sometimes.
God damn. Because when was it? Did it first come out? It does seem a little bit older now that I think about it.
8 seasons, so it must have been out.
8 seasons?
Yeah, so I think it's been out for at least
shit, like
2010, 2011 to 2009 or 2019. Sorry.
Wow,
you went back to your 2011.
Damn, that makes sense because I could see that kind of style back then.
Yeah. You know who Harvey looks like?
Who I've been trying to think. Who?
Drew Dober.
Man, maybe pull it up, maybe a little bit. But I've been thinking, I'm like, this motherfucker looks like someone.
Dude, I
couldn't put a nail. Have you watched Lincoln Lawyer yet? I haven't seen that one. I heard that one's really good. He does actually, yeah.
Yeah, I think he looks like him a lot.
Same build. Jokes. Lincoln Lawyer I heard is really good there on Netflix too.
No, I've never seen that.
I've been craving a little bit getting back into a Survivor. You know, I've been wanting to watch another episode of Survivor, another season.
Dude, I think it looks like Harvey a lot. Just like a little bit muscular face of Harvey.
Bigger face.
Yeah.
Those guys are thin guys, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what else? Anything else you got? It's Wednesday, July 19th. Technically, July 19th. Wow. I fight August 19th. That's a month away, but not technically 28 days. I would say that's technically a month away, right?
Yeah.
7 times 4 is a month. 1 week is 7 days. A month is usually 4 weeks or what?
30 days roughly, yeah. I think only February has 28 days. All the other ones have 30.
So what's 31. Considered 1 month away? July 19th?
30 days, I would say maybe.
Huh. So we're damn near a month away from the fight, and things going good. So we'll talk to you next week. Hope you guys had a good one, and check out sugarshop.co. We got lots of shit on the site. A new drop might be up by then, might not. I'll let you know. Doses.
Doses and mimosas.